Evan, up for you, right? What are you looking at? What is a coin that you're looking at right now? Is it Solana? Is it Arbitrum? Is it or maybe something else I haven't even mentioned?
Oh man,
What is this that you're really looking at?
so with altcoins, what I want to before I tell you the coin I'm really looking at, I just want to show you kind of one thing and then my technique for what I'm looking at for the altcoins. I think this is going to work really well. So if we look at my chart at Bitcoin dominance right now, we are hovering in this channel right around here. And if you're not aware, Bitcoin outperformed the vast majority of alts back in, 2019, the vast majority of it up until really September of 2019, right around here. Obviously, this was the time to start converting Bitcoin to altcoins and start really getting into altcoins. And if we're at one of those places right around, if you look at even here in 2019, this is where Bitcoin peaked out in 2019, right around July. And then as it crashed down from 15K or whatever the 2019 high was back down, Bitcoin dominance went up a good amount. If we're doing something like that right now and we come down, you might see, I don't know if it's going to be this high, but you might see something where you're getting into a pocket between around 53% and maybe up to the high 50s for Bitcoin dominance. This is the part where I'm going to be starting to get into altcoins. And also, the difference between buying Bitcoin and Ethereum and altcoins is Bitcoin and Ethereum are value investing, I would consider it to be, which means that these coins are going to come, are Bitcoin and Ethereum, there's a 90 something percent chance that they're going to be higher than they are now in, 5 to 10 years. They're going to do well, most likely. Altcoins, it's a little bit riskier. So you got to diversify. You got to buy maybe 5 or 10 ones with good fundamentals. And, out of those, only 2 or 3 may get a 50x or 20x or whatever, and a few others may not do much. And maybe 1 or 2 may even go to zero. That's what you got to plan for in the altcoins. So number one thing I'm looking at, Bitcoin dominance to be higher around this area. Even this jump up in 2021, if you compare Doge to kind of Pepe, that was a big jump up. That would bring us up to that area. I think it's very highly likely you'd get up to that area. You got a few more months to wait. But once we do get there, one I've held throughout this bear market and have been keeping my eye on is Cosmos. Right now, not looking too good. Your weekly looks like it could come deeper into the red here. You might be able to come back down to maybe the low back here in June of 22. It's held up pretty well, but sometimes it's a red herring, an illusion. You just come right back down, make a double bottom. Somewhere around here would be a huge place to start getting into this. Now, if we are to come up to a new all-time high in the next bull run, you could get a 10x out of this. You might be able to make it maybe even a 20x, maybe $100 is the big point that I'm potentially looking at for Cosmos in the next bull run. But I mean, the reason right now I would stay away from it and I'd rather just stick with Bitcoin is if you look at Atom Bitcoin, and this is similar to a lot of things right here. You do have this trend line, you're hitting it right now. You may get a little bounce, but I still am a bit concerned with the blood diamond right there. And if you look at the macro on the 2-week here, it does look like you might be able to come deeper into this red, especially on the weekly as well. Like I was mentioning, a little bit deeper into the red. This might be one, for this reason with the money flow over here, this might be one where I would look to maybe get in right now. I still have some, but yeah, daily looks pretty good against Bitcoin. This is one I'm really keeping my eye on. Not too many people are talking about it. I think regardless of what happens, this is going to be a pretty good buy in a couple months from now.